What's going on, guys? This is Nolan from Tier Zero Gaming. So today for you guys, I am bringing you my Invoked Mekk-Knight deck profile. I'm super excited to bring this to you guys. I'm having a lot of fun playing this. And again, I'm just super excited to share this with you guys. Uh, as I told you guys, I'm making a few changes to the channel. You guys are about to see it here in a minute. We're going to check out this new intro here in a second. But first, I need you all to like, comment, subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. So again, what'd you guys think? Please let me know down in the comments. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. So starting off with the monsters, we're playing 20 of them. We're going 1, 2, 3. Alistair the Invoker. This guy gets your engine going. Being able to normal summon him and add invocation from your deck to your hand. And then once you find him back in your hand through invocation, you can discard him and give your invoked fusion monster an extra 1,000 attack. Really great going for the OTKs. Absolutely awesome card. I love it. So I played in 2 local tournaments today. That's kind of why I sound a little tired and not feeling very well. I was playing at DM Gaming earlier today, and I was playing this, but when I went to P2, I took it out thinking, and it was kind of cloggy. I regretted it, but I do love playing this. 2 Time Maiden. So I look at it as a slightly better Cyber Dragon. Slightly. Mostly because it's a level 1 that I can use to go into Link Karibo. And plus, I can special summon it going first and second. Absolutely phenomenal tech choice, and I absolutely love this card. Next on our Mekk-Knights. It's a little higher count, but I think it's really good for what I got. 1, 2, 3 Mekk-Knight Purple Nightfall. Purple Nightfall is such a good card. It's one of your main searchers of the deck. Purple Nightfall just completely gets your engine going, and an absolute 3 of really any Mekk-Knight deck. Next is 2 Blue Sky. I like Blue Sky. I really do. Especially when your opponent messes up and sets 2 cards in their own in the same column. Getting two free searches off of Blue Sky is awesome. I wish it was a little better. I mean, I wish I could play it at 3. And to be quite frank, you probably can. But I'm not a fan of it, to be honest with you guys. In testing, I think 2 is the perfect number. Speaking of a 2, and again, it's all the player preference. You can't, what's the word I'm looking for? Again, it's just always up to player preference. What you prefer to play. And I prefer to do it like this. 2 Mekk-Knight Indigo Eclipse. I really like Indigo Eclipse, and I like having it as a 2 because, again, it's just another Mekk-Knight name that you can use. Plus, anyways, its effect, I really like its effect. Being able to target itself or another Mekk-Knight to move, so that way you can just keep spamming the board and make your link plays. I really like Indigo Eclipse. I think it's a good 2 of. But again, always up to player preference. Something I think we all can agree on, though. 1 Red Moon and 1 Yellow Star. Pops monsters, pops spells by banishing a Mekk-Knight from the grave. They're good in the right matchup. Other than that, you're really just spamming the board with them. But all in all, really solid cards. Now onto the hand traps. So I'm essentially looking at it like this. 2 Ash, 4 Purgatrio. 2 Droll, 4 Raijin. And 2 Veiler for Makaba. You're already playing a bunch of lights, but still, though, it doesn't hurt to have 2 extras. Honestly, I think this hand trap line is pretty solid. All day I was playing 3 Ash, 2 Droll, 2 Veiler, and then I was finally able to cut the deck down. And I didn't really want it to be a standard hand trap lineup because I felt like I needed more, especially for today's format. But I was glad I cut it back down to 2-2-2. it was more solid, and I was able to see more of my engine cards. That's going to be it for the monsters. That is 20. Now off to our spells. Sorry guys, give me just one moment. So now we're playing 3 more copies of Alistair in the form of Magical Meltdown. Magical Meltdown gets you to that Alistair, and then Alistair gets you to that Invocation, and so on and so on and so on. If you don't see Alistair, you want to see this, or this, because so copy 7 and 8 of Alistair, just get your engine going. Kind of sucks that Konami cut it down to 2, but in retrospect, Terraforming did need to get hit. The Searching Field spells is pretty good no matter what format. Next, the best fusion spell in the deck is 3 copies of Invocation. Make your Invoked Fusion monster, with this in Alistair, shuffle Invocation back, get Alistair back to your hand. Solid card, absolutely love it, and it's a must at 3. I see a lot of builds playing 2. I think that's incorrect. 3 is the absolutely correct number. And speaking of 3 of that's absolutely correct, it's 3 instant fusion. So I play Thousand Eyes Restrict in the extra deck. Essentially, instant fusion manipulates a zone if you're going first. Being able to get Thousand Eyes Restrict and then Thousand Eyes Restrict steals another card. I mean, again, you're manipulating a zone for your Mekk-Knight plays, and can just help you go off into your Alistair. And so on. For the last fusion card and the OTK card is the Book of the Law. Again, comes up in OTK situations. Really good in those scenarios. Now for your more power spells. 2 Pot of Desires. I absolutely hate this card at 3. I think 2, especially in this deck too, I think 2 is the perfect number. You're playing a lot of 3-of, so essentially you should not banish 3 copies of whatever. It is very rare that I banish 3 copies of Invocation. Actually, I take that back. I have never banished 3 copies of Invocation. Pot of Desires is a great 2-of, and I think that's where it needs to be. Another 2-of because it's hit, 2 Scapegoat. Free Borreload, free Boral Sword. There's not much else to say about Scapegoat, to be honest with you guys. 2 more cards to keep going with your plays, which this still confuses the crap out of me why Konami hit this. Seriously, on the next ban list, it needs to come back to 3. Like, it's a really useful card that Konami hit for no reason, in my opinion. But hey, what do I know? Again, negate hand shots and continue on with your own plays. There's not much else to say about Call by the Grave, other than come back to 3. Now for your World Legacy cards. All 3 of these are searchable off of Morningstar. World Legacy's Memory. This gives you a free Mekk-Knight and adds an extra card to your hand. Well, I activate this during main phase 2, so that way I can set up a play for next turn. That's just my personal preference when to activate it, or if you're about to get your face stomped in. At least protect yourself for a turn. Finally, a World Legacy's Memory. Or not World Legacy's Memory, World Legacy Succession. I either can't read or can't think, guys. I don't know. Anyways, you're essentially playing 2 Monster Reborns. One to bring back a monster to a link zone. That's it. And then Monster Reborn because it's Monster Reborn. Again, being able to go off into your own plays. Perfect. I absolutely love these cards. And that rounds out the deck at 42, guys. Again, I see a lot of players playing 45. I think that's the incorrect number. You can play cards like Mind Control and stuff like that, but I feel like they're better side cards. And yeah, I think what I had is pretty good. Next, guys, we're going into the extra deck. I play 6 fusions. Thousand Eyes Restrict. Sorry, guys, I'm not feeling too well, so please bear with me. Thousand Eyes Restrict. 2 Macabre. 2 Purgatrio, and 1 Raijin. So, this is the perfect package, in my honest opinion. I was initially playing Mud Dragon of the Swamp, but then I got a judge's ruling on it. One of my friends is a judge. It's a no-go for in the graveyard. So, yeah, 2 Purgatrio is perfect, in my opinion. You can also play 2 Raijin. It's up to personal preference again. I prefer 2 Purgatrio, again, because it's a big booty that can attack everything. Really solid card all around. And I think it's a definite 2-of. Again, Thousand Eyes restricts to manipulate a zone. Raijin to flip shit face down you don't want to deal with. And the Kaba, I'm just going to negate you. Bye-bye. Again, all solid cards. All phenomenal, in my opinion. And sorry guys, please bear with me. Next, up into our links. Linkuriboh and Link Spider. These are for Scapegoat, obviously. Linkuriboh, or Link Spider, Linkuriboh on a token for one of the nightmares, whether it's Phoenix or Cerberus, whatever you think you need, and then tribute that last token to get Linkuriboh back. Bam. Free Borrelsword, Borrelo, depending on what you need. Alistair, Morningstar. These two have the best arrows, to be honest with you. Obviously, both bottom left and bottom right corners. Searches World Legacy cards, essentially your second Alistair, and gets you to Book of the Law or Invocation. And just a great secondary play. Next, Phoenix, Cerberus, Unicorn. They're the nightmares. They're essential in today's format. They're absolutely great cards, and especially in this deck because they're all easy to make depending on what you need. Again, really solid. Phoenix and Cerberus are really making off the Scapegoat tokens. But, again, it all depends on the matchup and what you need. And then finally, for the last 2 cards in this extra deck, the best defensive card and the best offensive card in this game. These 2 cards are absolutely phenomenal, and I love playing these. OTK Machine, control the board. You literally have your pick in this deck. Honestly, going first and going second. It is really simple as that. Again, just great cards. Yeah, why not? I'm kind of debating on showing you guys my side deck, but yeah, why not? Again, side deck's always up to personal preference, depending on what you play and what your meta is. So, triple Inspector Border. Again, really slows the board down. I play 3 Kaijus. 2 Gamecill because it's the best one. Kumungus. Triple Book of Eclipse. Triple Red Reboot. And then triple Evenly Matched. There's really not much to say. Book of Eclipse, it really helped me out in my Thunder Dragon Dino matchup. Really good. Red Reboot and Border for Altergeist, and really just to slow the board down. Kaijus to get rid of anything annoying, and Evenly Matched for going second. Because this is a blowout going second. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And again, let me know what you guys think about the changes that I made to the channel. Am I doing something right? Am I doing something wrong? I really want to hear you guys' opinion, and that's all that matters to me. So, that's going to be it for this one. And this is Nolan from Tier Zero Gaming, signing out. Stay classy, guys.